Sorry if I look like a hot mess. Today is just a day of running errands and getting things done, and I'm just don't want to deal with personally getting myself together. I just need to get things done because this weekend's gonna feel a little busy and / not, but I do have quite a bit of stuff to get done. But my name is Stephanie and I'm the owner of Sparkle Papery House. And just a quick little intro. I know I haven't filmed that much, but there's also just not that much to film. And actually, I am getting ready for a conference in the city of Chicago. I've been to it last year. Didn't really ever talk about it, but I don't know. Should we get cozy and then I can talk about it a little bit more? And then we can, maybe I'll sit on my chair. We'll go on my chair. And then I can get into packing. I did pull outfits off to the side, and all right. So I did pull outfits off to the side because I just didn't want to wear them. I did that last week. This is my normal routine to do anyways. When I have a trip coming up for the 2 weeks prior, I kind of pull clothes that I think I want to wear. It's just the type A personality I am. I can't help it. And then I kind of then start packing the week before or the weekend before, because during the week it's just really hard for me. And the most thing I try to do during the week is just try to keep my room a pure, not chaos where a tornado ran through it. So yeah. This conference I'm going to is called ShopTalk, and it's ShopTalk Fall, to be specific. But I think the name brand is just ShopTalk because they have ShopTalk Spring, they have ShopTalk International or something. So last year I did go to it for the first time in Chicago, and I very much liked it. I just for me personally, I was just in the zone, crushing things out, having ideas. And it was just really nice to hear in the industry of retail speak. Last year was really about AI, because AI was really coming in, for brands being AI generated pictures and experiences and stuff like that. So I think this year will be more into the AI, but there's more companies coming to this Shop Talk that have an AI brand. So I do want to get into more AI for Sparkle Papery House because I'm just one person. I need all the help I can get. So yeah, it's in Chicago, as I keep on saying. And it's at the McCormick Place. The tickets are kind of pricey. I did buy mine forever ago, beginning of spring, when they were discounted cheap. And then I will be staying in the city because it's a long day. To drive into the city and back, it's just way too much because you're up early in the morning. You got to get there at 9, and then there's meetings and there's lunches and there's this and that. So I think it's a really cool experience. I do like it. This year I'm participating more than I have last year. Last year I was just kind of lost a little bit. I don't know. It was overload. So this year I'm I know kind of what's gonna get into. I personally feel a little bad because some of these people are when you meet up, because you meet up and talk to that some people, and they think that you're a huge business, and I'm I am not. This year I'm on track for 150 sales. I'm almost at 100 right now. As September 13th, I have 94 sales, I think. So I think having another 50 is kind of pushing it, to be honest. towards the end of the year, like, just because I'm already not at 100, and then I only have so many months. Like, technically, I think by the end of this month, September, I should have 100 sales. But then to get 50 more sales towards the end, like the last 3 months, I don't know if it's possible. So I've been really trying to push really hard to at least post once a day. And, like, on, like, pretty much all social media platforms. And it's been kind of working, kind of not. But yeah, like, I'm kind of like currently right now in TikTok jail, because I can only use 5 hashtags, and pretty much everything is just, I don't know, like, you put in the description, comments, no, description. Let me do description. I'm blanking. But yeah. So I personally just feel bad when I meet some of these people, because they're like, oh, and then they're like, you don't know what's going on in your store? I'm like, no, I do not, because I'm sorry. Like, I'm trying to treat it like a business that makes a lot of money. But I have my full-time job. I'm there quite a bit, and I do bookkeeping. Like, as soon as I get home, I don't want to do more bookkeeping. And I really need to get up on it, because when January comes, I have to fill like 93 sales. 93 sales I have to do. I have to put that into QuickBooks. So, yeah, it's not the funnest. Plus, this business is different than the last business I had. So, for me to, like, comprehend, like, how to do bookkeeping, like, every business is different. It's like, how do you want to keep track of things? So, it's like a learning curve, and it's a learning curve that, I need to sit down, because with my dad did bookkeeping for the full-time job that I work at, because it's a small family business, and the small family business that we're in is construction. So construction is completely different from, like, the 2 businesses that one that I had and now I have now. So, and also, I just don't want to do bookkeeping when I get home. I'm just like, I'm done. But January, I usually lock in for, like, the whole month of January. Like, I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. I'm just, like, fully locked in and, like, crunching numbers. But I have been keeping an eye on my Etsy and seeing, like, what the numbers look like. So I've been getting great traction, like, into the store. I've been getting a lot of favorites, like, of the items and my shop. I've been getting quite a bit of orders, like I said, 93. I'm so much better than last year. Last year I had 100 sales. This year I'm going to have like over 100. I want to get 150, but the last 50, I'm not really sure. I'm definitely going to be over 100. No doubt about it. Because like the next 3 months, like guaranteed for sure. Like there's going to be sales rolling in. But yeah. So I'm pretty excited for the ShopTalk. I think it'd be great. I want to participate more this year, so that's why I'm doing more of like the meetups, the lunch, and like they do a lunch where like you like talk about a topic. And then actually they did invite me the first time that this lady reached out. She was like, oh, do you want merchandise like in this little shop market? And it's just free. Like everyone that like goes in, you can go get free product. And so yeah, I was like, oh yeah, like the only thing I can offer is stickers, like because that's what I can financially afford. And she's like, yeah, I don't think like our customers would really be into stickers. I'm like, yeah, no duh, they're stickers. And then she was like, well, can you do like a discount code? I'm like, cannot do a discount code, like because I'm a small business and I'm print on demand. Like there's literally no way. Like I wouldn't make no profit off these sales, especially for like a stupid sticker. Like no offense. No offense. I am like so weird. Like it's so funny. I don't really like stickers myself. Like my thing is like I have nowhere to put them. Like I'm not like that type of collector. Like I just don't care. But like stickers are like my #1 sellers. It's so funny. I think the designs are really cute. Like I really like the designs. And the only way I do display the stickers that I actually have, they're on my Kindle case. So I was like, okay. For me, like, stickers are too permanent. Like, I can't take it. I cannot take things that are super permanent. So like that's the thing. Like, once I take the sticker off, like, where am I gonna put it? Because, like, it's gonna stay there forever until, like, I decide to, like, rip the piece apart. Like, you know, like, what do you do with it? So I know some people are just, like, really into it and all for you guys, but I'm not. But I don't mind selling them. I don't mind designing them. And I know it makes a lot of people happy. So, like, I'm not going to take that joy away from them. Kind of decided after, like, emailing back and forth, I'm like, I don't think this is going to work out, especially for this year. And the lady was like, I just don't think it's a good match. I'm like, totally agree. Like, it's not going to be good. So then, another lady reached out and she was like, oh, like, do you want to come to this dinner for retail brands? And I was like, oh, and I heard about it last year and I was wondering how you get into it and, like, go to it. So, they reached out and they're like, you want to come to this retail dinner? And I'm like, yeah. So, I'm going to go to the retail dinner this year. So this whole year is, like, lined up with, like, a lot of stuff. Like, and there's some really good speakers. I think the speakers last year I kind of liked a little bit more, but this year I'm kind of interested in, especially the last speaker. I am so excited that he's going to come because I've been dying to hear him talk, like, in person. And I know, like, I see his speeches all the time, like, on YouTube. So it's Gary Vee. I'm so excited. I cannot believe they got him. I'm just so thrilled to actually, like, see him in person. So I'm very much excited for that. But anyways, I'm going to shut up, get into packing. I think this is all going to be one video. I don't really feel like splitting this up. So let's get into kind of getting into the outfits, packing a little bit. I have a few hours to pack, and then I have to get ready for the day. And then I think on Sunday, because today's Sunday, I'm going to finish up packing. And then on Wednesday, the day I leave, I don't really have to leave for the city until much later on. So I think I'm just going to pack my essentials on Wednesday. Like the last minute things. So let's get into it. I have pretty much things laid out again. I think I'm gonna bring maybe a couple backup, because last year I wasn't feeling some things and I didn't have a backup. And yeah, so I'll shut up and I'll flip the camera and we can get into it. Okay, so for the first day, I think I'm gonna do black pants and this top, because it's gonna be like 80 degrees. I think I'm probably gonna bring this blazer because I think it goes pretty well. Trust me, it's not that green. It's pretty, like, it's darker than that. But I think it goes well. And then this day, Wednesday, I have the dinner, and I think I'm going to do this long dress, but I am going to bring, as it's stuck, I think I'm going to bring this black dress just in case, as, like, another option. Then this is a lot going on. So this would be option one, because it's supposed to be, like, hot-ish that day too, but I don't know what inside's gonna be like, So I was like, oh, like do the black blazer. And I was like, if I'm not feeling that sweater, I'm just going to do a basic white top. And then this is the night that they do like a little concert. So I was thinking like this dress. I wore this last year, to be honest. It wasn't a bad option. I think it was still good. But then I was thinking maybe doing like jeans with like a fray bottoms and then make it dressy, like business casual, like do this brown button down. But my problem is button downs, like my chest pulls it apart, so I don't want to flash people. So I'm thinking maybe if I even do like a sports bra that it would work better. If not, then I think I might do this top and do the black blazer. And if I do this top, maybe I won't do a blazer at all. Or I can do the black top with the white blazer. Or the green probably could work too. Then my last day, I was going to do more casual. So I was just going to do this sleeveless top with this white blazer and then some just regular jeans. Shoes I already have picked out too. Okay, so I did pull the shoes. I think I'm going to do these the first day. These would be the dinner. So they would go well with the black dress or the brown dress. And then this would be my purse. So I think that would still go. And then I can do the black blazer with that. Oh, I wanted to do a belt with that maybe. And then I'm going to do Converse because I know the second day is going to be brutal. I'm thinking these shoes because they would go well with if I did this top or if I did that top or if I did the dress. I'm thinking maybe bringing another pair of shoes. Then I have these Adidas for this outfit. Let's grab another pair of shoes. I'm thinking these. Like these are actually quite comfortable. Alright, so today is the second day of the conference. The first day was pretty good. I would say, like, the setup was kind of weird. Like, I don't understand why they had it that way. Like, it was just like a bunch of people standing around. The setup last year was so much better. I'm actually getting ready to head down to the conference. I did go downstairs once trying to get coffee, but the line was really long and I'm like, I'm not waiting. I'll just drink some pretty shitty coffee and maybe just wait later on to get like a Starbucks. But yeah, I'm staying at the Hyatt Regency. I don't know how you pronounce it. So yeah, yesterday was good. Some of the talks were kind of like, I don't know, personally, I thought kind of like whatever about. I did have some like pretty good ideas. I did get a couple of chances to like work on stuff and design things. And then I got invited to a dinner and I was just like, why am I even here? I don't know. It was just like a bunch of companies, I guess, like took people out for dinner. And I'm like, is this supposed to be like what is it supposed to be? So I don't know. We all went our separate ways afterwards. So I was just like, okay, like, all right, like, I'm like, why am I here? I feel kind of guilty, like eating food, because I'm just like, Like, were you trying to like pitch me? Like, were you trying to like get me as business or something? I don't know. But with one of the people that I did meet, he works for a company that they're like print on demand, but like they house things. So like you upload your designs to their website and then they sell it on your behalf and then they give you money, like commission. It seems pretty interesting. I'm not really sure. I mean, I have to see like if I would be a good fit for that, like depending on what stickers they sell. So I have to check him out. He found me on LinkedIn, so I'll have to see if it's a good fit or not. But we'll see how the next today goes. And yeah, I don't know. When I come to this next year actually it's going to be in Nashville. It's not going to be in Chicago. So that would be about a 7-hour drive, then an hour drive. So I'll see, but I really want coffee, so let's go get coffee. Maybe I'll take some videos today. I'm not sure. Or I'll take some pictures. I did take a small clip it video and a picture. This convention conference thing, they just like go all out. Like you understand why your ticket's so expensive, because like they literally go all out. But anyways, I am gonna head out, and I think I saw like a humongous spider. This is why I do not like high rises. Yeah, that is a massive spider. They really need to clean these windows. But I'm gonna go. I want coffee. Talk to you guys later.
To fill the hole in the market that actually is going to be better, last longer, be as clean as possible for that customer, and not deviate.
I want to talk about the mid-funnel. When I think about speaking, I try to reverse engineer the topic that I think has the most universal relevance to the people in the room based on grid. Understand? Now, this is incredibly important. This is subtly, if you watch very carefully, the foundational model of the last 18 months for brands that are winning, that we all aspire to be. But then something else came along. How many people here use Google Ads, SEM, in their mix for their business? Raise your hands. Raise it high, please. I'm sure not lost on any of you that universe is getting disrupted aggressively.
Second day was good. Thursday was the second day. It was good. It was a lot. So I had quite a few meetings. Then I had like a table talk, like we had lunch, and then we like talked about a topic. And then I just kind of like watched a couple of seminars, people talking. Yeah, like it was pretty good. I got to chat with like a bunch of like random people like in sales and marketing and stuff like that. This convention is more geared to marketing and sales. And then a bunch of like AI companies or just companies you would integrate onto your website. Or a lot of these companies would integrate with Shopify, because a lot of people actually have their websites through Shopify, especially when it's like an e-commerce store. So this conference would be like e-commerce, like sales and marketing. So like that type. So it was a bunch of like large companies. I'm talking about like SoulCycle and Walmart and a few like Australian brands and stuff like that. Someone from Macy's was there too. I'm talking like super large companies. And like these AI companies are looking for large companies, but also could operate with smaller ones as well. The only thing that I ever thought was really annoying as like a small business owner, and I think maybe like a mediocre business would be a little annoyed with this too. Every time I asked about their prices, they couldn't give me an answer. And I'm like, yeah, like I'm not buying, I'm not setting up. I don't care. Like, give me a price. Like I'm not moving forward without a price. And every time like I would talk about prices or like, yeah, like they would like in a roundabout way answer it. But then I'm like, no. Like, what are the prices? Like, that's going to tell me if I'm going to go with you, if and when and ever, like, I'm not going to use you unless you give me the prices. I tried to pretend like I was a bigger company in the Premier League than what I am, but as soon as they found out like I'm small, like they're like, we might work out, but chances are like maybe not. But like maybe if you get a few more sales and you're like a little bit bigger, like then it should be fine. And I'm like, yep, done. Don't worry about it. Like totally get it. Type situation. But yeah, like the second day was really good. I got to like chat with a bunch of people, opportunity just to network, and then I met like a bunch of people that were very like wanting to help and stuff like that, and just like, oh yeah, like if I think of anything, like I'm more than happy to like reach out to you via LinkedIn. I'm like, yeah, like totally, thank you so much. I'm like, just, you know, you can message me on LinkedIn, but like if I don't get back to you in 6 months, it's because like I am never on LinkedIn because I have a full-time job. I'm steady there. Like I don't need another job. Like I'm just kind of working on this side business, trying to get it into like a full-time business. So like I'm like, it's not updated. I even said to like someone else, I'm like my business and any past businesses I have done are not on my LinkedIn page, because just in case I ever really want to go get a full-time job, that this doesn't show up unless they Google me. But honest to God, half the people that have ever hired me have never called my references or emailed them, or I don't think they even like really looked into my resume. Like, I'm like, and you hired me? Like, are you okay? Like, what is wrong with this scenario? Like, I'm the type of person, like, if I was ever going to hire anyone, like, I would literally stalk them. Just because I wanted to make sure, like, they say who they are and they can do their job and they're not going to bring toxic BS to my business. I'm just, like, that type of person. Like, I could not let certain things go, knowing what type of person they would be. Because I think it's just from my past experiences, like people I have worked for, I'm like, how did you even get this job? Like, you shouldn't be here. Or like, you should have had the job that I have, and how do I have your job type situation. So yeah, like I think it's just from my past experience of being an employee that makes me be that way. But yeah, I would say second day was good. This third day I woke up, I was so exhausted. I was so tired. Actually, the second day they had their little concert thing, and I was like debating, like from dinner time, shoveling food in my face because I was so hungry. I'm like, should I go out or should I not go? So this conference, they kind of go like all out on this conference, and they usually bring like a headliner singer, but like nothing, like no one that's current, but like maybe back in like the 90s or the early 2000s, they have people that they bring and they pay them to sing. So it's pretty cool. The 2 years I have done it, like they had some pretty cool artists sing and stuff. So yeah. But I did go out. I didn't want to, but I did. And I went out for like maybe like an hour, and then I saw the person singing for a couple hours. I'm like, yeah, cool. Okay, great. I'm going to go because like it's literally almost over with. And yeah, because like the people only really sing for like about an hour, but this person sang for maybe an hour and a half or an hour and 20. So yeah. And yeah, honestly, it was so funny. When I was at the like little concert thing, I was like, is it just me or is everyone really tall? Like, I'm super short. I'm 5'4". Everyone, like all the guys were like 6 foot something. They were all taller than 6 foot. I'm like, and like a lot of women are too in there. I was like, what's going on here? Like, is this where all the tall men are at for the industry, sales and marketing? Okay. And maybe like inventing companies. I'm like, all right. Anyways, a lot of them were actually very attractive men. But none of them are like really specifically my type, but they were very attractive men, like a lot of attractive men. Just personal preference. A lot of them were like super skinny, and I like my men very thick. Like thick meaning as muscular and like best word to put it on bulking season of working out. Those are my type of guys and tall. Girl can dream. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Also on the second day, they had a tarot card reader there because it was like, it was kind of like mystical, like themed, event this year. They kind of give it a theme, these events. And, it was like mythical. And it was like earth, wind, and fire, and air. And then they had like a tarot card reader, and my tarot card reading was very fantastic. She was great, and I told her, I'm like, I need a new tarot card reader because my last one, she was really good. And then like the last time I saw her, like she didn't really get anything kind of right. And maybe that was just me and my neighbor's coming home, so you probably hear his vehicle. So yeah, like, can you just park? He parked. Okay. Sorry, my neighbor have like the loudest vehicles ever. So yeah. So the tarot card reading was good, and I think I might have a new tarot card reader, and she's local, so that is awesome. Yeah. And then on Friday, my last day, I finally got to go. They had a color analysis there, and so like they would just like see which color you are. So I found out I'm a warm spring, which word you want to put first. And then yeah, the last day I had more like meetings. I had another lunch table talk, a lot of seminar talking sessions, and then I didn't want to stay super late, but I actually did. I would have preferred to leave right after lunch, but I did not. And I stayed until like almost like 5 o'clock because Gary Vee was coming around around 4 something. So yeah. And Gary Vee he only talked for 20 minutes. And honest to God, like his speech was great. But it's pretty much the same speeches I have heard in the last couple of months from him. But he is shorter than what I thought he would be. And just very knowledgeable. And it was just really cool to see him. I also just feel really sorry for him and then the people that were putting on ShopTalk, because he was the last person to come onto stage at 4 o'clock. I'm like, this is just like barely, like I think maybe about 30 people were in the audience, and this is a large conference. No one stayed. Now, I don't know if it's because a lot of these people are in marketing and they don't want to hear from another marketing person how to do their job. But, the man has a good head on his shoulders. Now, I know a lot of people don't like him. I understand that. But take aside of you not liking a person, are they saying is true, like, is it knowledge to know what he's saying, like, and it's true? It is. And I understand a lot of people just say, like, he just jumbles up words and he just says the same thing over and over again. Yeah, I can kind of get that. But lately, and when he does his conferences, he doesn't really repeat the same thing. But also, let's remember here, not to be like a super mean person, but a lot of people can be, I don't know what polite word to use, just Sometimes you just have to hear the same thing over and over and over and over and over again to finally get it through your thick skull what to do, right? You know, like the nicest way I can possibly put it, you know, like get off your caboose and go do something. So anyways, I just loved his bluntness and him just being casual. I totally appreciate it. I'm just like the type of person where like it doesn't matter how I dress as long as like I can do my job. And like I understand putting your best foot forward. I completely agree with that majority of the times, but sometimes I'm just like, I'm not feeling the feels to like get some clothes on me, but I want to do my job and like I want to like get paid for what I do. So like going to work and like workout wear, like fantastic. Like let me go do my job. or does swearing and being blunt have anything to do with ability of doing my job? No, I'm doing my job. So yeah, I mean, I like his chillness and his relaxedness, but like, even though because he's chill and relaxed doesn't mean he's not putting 100% into his work. Anyways, to not make this video too long, it was really good. I just wish for ShopTalk and then the people that would have probably stayed to see him talk, they should have moved him to talking on Friday or Thursday. But I don't know, because like when they were introducing him, they said he was fresh off the plane from Europe. And I'm like, did he literally just fly from Europe to Chicago? I'm just like, and then how much did he actually cost? Like, I know this man is not cheap to come talk for 20 minutes. Like, come on. Like, ShopTalk, you should have had him come like another day. Or if it just didn't work out in the schedule for this conference, maybe he should just went to another conference, like maybe in like Las Vegas or Nashville or something like that, or like Barcelona or Dubai, where all these conferences are at. Like he could have shown up to other ones and it didn't have to be this one, which I'm very much appreciated. And I did stay till like 4:30 just to hear him talk and see him in person, because I've been dying to go see him in person, but I wanted to make sure it was the right conference that made sense for me to go and spend the money. So yeah, like I didn't know he was coming till like 2 months ago or like a month ago, and I already bought my tickets about 4 months ago to 5 months ago. So it was great to find out that he was going to be there, but I think ShopTalk and those people could have done a better job placing him in the right spot, or just not having him at all, because I felt like it was kind of the wrong move because there was only about 40 to 30 people in the audience when there's probably about 6,000 attendees. That's a pretty large number. Or he could have talked earlier in the day, being like an opening keynote speaker. Like it doesn't have to make sense to have someone talk, you know, like it doesn't matter. So yeah, you're hoping maybe I'll attend next year, but I might actually try another conference instead. But I do like ShopTalk very much. Maybe I might go to the spring one in Las Vegas if only Bruno Mars is singing at that time. So that'd be the only way I'll go to Las Vegas, is to see Bruno Mars and kill two birds with one stone. So yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, I think this is just great just to even go to get like ideas flowing and talk to people that have ideas. And like have a different point of view, especially the marketing people. Like they're just like burning ideas through their mind and they just spitball them out. So also, this conference for the last 2 years so far have been heavily liking influencers, and I'm kind of against it. Like I don't mind influencers, but I prefer like literally cherry picking influencers and giving them free product, being like, just knowing that they have the item that I know they would actually buy from me, I prefer it that way. And then just giving it to them and being like, hey, if you want to post a video about it, you're more than welcome to. If you don't, hey, that's cool. You got the product that makes me happy. Because like I know you would shop with me and here's some free items. And I also have reached out from a past customer, and she tagged me on Instagram or maybe even TikTok. And she was just talking about this blanket that she bought for me that was a Disney themed blanket that I designed. And I knew right away, like about a month after her buying it, I'm like, I want to send her stickers because she has a platform that she's been trying to reach. And she's a very, very small influencer. I think she has about like 5,000 followers to 1,000. It's very small, but she's super sweet. And she was just talking great about the blanket and the shipping and everything. I'm like, I just want to send her stickers and she can enjoy that. So I thought it would help her out becoming an influencer. That's what she kind of wants to do, which she hasn't really said it, but based on her content, she wants to be an influencer. Or she just likes sharing things. So that's fine. I'm here to support her. And if she keeps on wanting to shop with me, that's fantastic. If she doesn't, she finds another one, great. But yeah, I kind of want to turn my customers into influencers if they have a platform, and then, or if they don't. But I have one customer that keeps on buying the same stickers to me from over and over again. And I think I might have found her on Instagram. I'm not really sure, but I would love to send her more items and see, but I need to reach out to her. I just wasn't sure like how to reach out to her and be like, hey, like, do you have a platform, or like, do you post stuff? Like, do you have a small following? Like, here's a bunch of free stuff. Like, if you want to talk about it, but like, just thank you so much for like your support, because you bought from me like 3 times. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I do suggest the event, and as I'm here now just blabbing my head off, like, it's kind of beneficial for me, and I have a bunch of notes and I have a bunch of ideas, and I'm already taking action on an idea and my next move that I want to take. I'm hoping it's the right one, or not even the right one, but the one that leads me to a positive outcome in the future. Even if it takes maybe a few months to get there, I would like to see how that goes down the rabbit hole, and then hoping maybe in the next few months I can then make another decision for the business to keep on moving forward in an upwards positive trend. So I'm just gonna end this video here. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have questions about ShopTalk, please leave a comment down below. I'll definitely respond back to you guys. It takes me a while, sorry, just living life and busy as always. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully it's sooner than later, but